You okay?
Samsung phone 3 pets, yeah?
Yes, that's right, yes. Okay. Doesn't work? Oh, there we go.
How do you do it?
Magic.
Huh?
Magic.
Magic.
Humans are now hackable animals. You know, the whole idea that humans have, you know, they have this soul or spirit and they have free will and nobody knows what's happening inside me. So whatever I choose, whether in the election or whether in the supermarket, this is my free will, that's over. We have all this still myth of free will, that everything we choose is of our own free will. And this is a myth that served us well for a couple of centuries. But now it's becoming dangerous. Previously, surveillance was mainly above the skin. Now it's going under the skin. I think maybe in a couple of decades when people look back, the thing they will remember from the COVID crisis is this is the moment when everything went digital. And if this was the moment when everything became monitored. That we agreed to be surveyed all the time, not just in authoritarian regimes, but even in democracies. And maybe most importantly at all, this was the moment when surveillance started going under the skin. And maybe most importantly at all, this was the moment when surveillance started going under the skin.
All right, shalom, shalom. This is the brother Shakar here with another lesson through the power and spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Before I get started, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Rakak Quadash, and double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders of the great millstone from which I learned this truth. Peace and blessings to the house of David, doing his work with all righteousness, truth, and sincerity. And I want to say shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom. I'm going to get right into it. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, and let's go right to verse 16. And it reads, it says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. See, and it says, and he causeth all. Who's this he? That's speaking about, okay, Esau Edom, okay, the so-called white man, okay, beginning with the, you would say the Illuminati, okay, the banking families, okay, the ones in control, okay, the ones sitting in the power seat, okay, the ones that are calling the shots. And when you go to the book of Isaiah, the 14th chapter, it refers to them as Lucifer, okay, the light bearers. Let's go to that real quick. Let's go to let me see. You know what? I'll just get it in here so I can get that word, Lucifer. Let's go to Isaiah, because they want to be just like the Most High. You see, they have a God complex. That's why they want to put this device under the skin, okay, so they can have full control. See, they want total control of everyone that's upon the face of the earth. Isaiah chapter 14, and let me go to verse 12. See, and it says, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer? Let's get that word, Lucifer. See, a lot of, especially Christians, they believe, well, this is speaking about, the spiritual demon Satan, okay, falling down from heaven, okay, being kicked out of heaven. Okay, it has nothing to do with that. See, that's all, that's all fairy tales, okay? Fallen angels and the spiritual demon Satan has never rebelled against the Lord. You see? Let me get that word, Lucifer. It's H9-1966. Let me make sure my volume's up. Yep, let's play it.
Strong's H 1966. Haleo. Haleo.
See, in the outline biblical usage is Lucifer equals a light bearer. So those that are in control, those in the power seat, you see, and that's all it is. That's all it's speaking about. It's not speaking about the spirits of demon Satan. No, it's speaking about those, okay, that are in the power seat, those that are in control. Okay, in the time of Isaiah, the 14th chapter, it was referring to the king of Babylon. But who's the king of Babylon today? Okay, it's the so-called white man. They're in control. Okay, they're in that power seat. See, they're in the position of power. Hey, that's good enough there, and that's all it means. Is the bearer of light. Okay, those that are in the position of power, man. And ultimately, Yahweh Shai, okay, he is that true Lucifer. Okay, he is that bearer of light, the true light. Okay, because Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, okay, they come in that false light. All right, let's go back to the scripture. It says, Isaiah. This is Isaiah chapter 14, verse 12. It says, "How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer?" Again, the light bearers, the ones in the position of power. "Son of the morning, how art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations?" See, and he did that by doing what? By spreading wickedness through the four corners of the earth. You see, by pushing their ideologies, okay, their doctrines, okay, whether it's feminism, whether it's the alphabet community, okay, all these things, okay, their false ways, okay, their lies, their deceptions. This is what they've done, okay, and they continue to do so. You see, and again it says, "How art thou fallen from heaven?" You know, so that's speaking about this devil losing his rulership. Because once Yahweh Shai, okay, comes back down, okay, who the world English calls Jesus the Christ, he's going to take the rulership away, okay, from this devil. He's going to take it out of his hands because he's ruling in wickedness. Verse 13, it says, "For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High." See, and who's the stars of the Most High? It's speaking about the Israelites. Okay, and it's going to go on and tell you, this is speaking here in the north, okay, in North America, okay, which is so-called America, Babylon the Great. It says, I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation, see, in the sides of the north, okay, meaning he's going to rule over, okay, the Israelites, you so-called Negroes, so-called Hispanics, and you so-called Native Americans. See, and that's exactly what he's done. He's ruling over, okay, our people. He's ruling our people. He's ruling over our people in wickedness. "Look, I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High." You see, this is his mindset. Okay, he wants to be in the position of the Most High, but he has it all wrong. You see, and this is why he wants to bring in, okay, that mark, okay, that digital ID. You see, that way he can have full control of all people. You see. So let me go back to the book of Revelation, chapter 13, and I'm going to read verse 16 again. See, now that we know who that's speaking about. That's speaking about the so-called white man who was Esau, okay, the Edomites, beginning with the banking families, because they're the ones that are in control, and they want full control. You see? Again, Revelation 13 and 16, it says, "And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads." And again, that's going back into that microchip. Okay, this is how they're gonna control everything. Let's go into that word mark. You go into that word mark, it should be charagma. Well, it is charagma. So it's a G5480. Let's get it.
Strong's G 5480. Charagma. Charagma.
See, it says it's a stamp and imprinted mark. It says, "Of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as the badge of the followers of the anti-Hamashiach." See, we know that there's many anti-Hamashiachs. Okay, those that go against, okay, the Lord, those who go against, okay, the truth. Okay, whoever's not following Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, okay, you are an antichrist. That's who you are. Look, it says a mark branded upon horses, a thing carved, sculpture, graven work. See, of idolatrous images. You go down to the Strong's definition. It says a scratch or etching. It says an example is a stamp as the badge of servitude. It says or sculpture, figure, statue, a graven mark. So this ID, this digital ID, okay, it's gonna go under the skin. You see, and it's gonna be a mark, okay, saying that you belong, okay, to this devil. It's gonna say that you're pledging your allegiance, okay, to this man, okay, the so-called white man, okay, and that's exactly what it is, because again they want full control. You see, let me go to the root word, which is G5482, and that should be the Karax. Let me play that.
Strong's G5482, Charax.
Okay, it says a pale or stake, say a palisade. Let's go down to the Strong's definition. It says to sharpen to a point, okay, likened to akin, right? It says through the idea of scratching. So a stake, example, implementation, a palisade or rampart, okay, military mound for circumvallation. It says in a siege, a trench. And that's exactly what they're gonna do. They're gonna just like you saw in the video. Okay, they're gonna make a trench, okay, under the skin, okay, so they can insert that microchip again, so they can have full control. You see, and those that are teaching that it's sin or that it's this or that, no, you got it all wrong, man. You're leading your people, okay, the wrong way. Now this is speaking about a digital mark, okay, a digital ID, okay, that's gonna go under the skin. Let me go. Let me get to the root word real quick of Karax. Okay, that's the grapho. Okay, this is going into what the writing. Okay, the records. Okay, of individuals. Okay, because this mark. Okay, this ID. Okay, which is the microchip. Okay, it's gonna have all your records, man. It's gonna have your dental records, your medical records. Okay, it's gonna have your okay, it's gonna have your record if you've ever been in jail. Okay, if you've ever been pulled over by the police. Okay, it's gonna have everything written about you. Okay, that way they can control everything. Listen. To write with reference to the form of the letters, to delineate, okay, letters on a tablet, parchment, paper, or other material. It says to write with reference to the contents of writing, to express in written characters. It says to commit to writing things not to be forgotten, write down, record. Again, that ID is going to have everything. Okay, everything about you is going to be on that digital ID. Okay, on that microchip. It says to write to one by writing in a written epistle to give information, directions. See, and everything is going to be, you see, and all your information, okay, will be on that digital tag, man. Will be on that microchip. Okay, and they're going to be able to direct you however they want. They're going to be able to manipulate, okay, your mind, okay, your physical body. You see, if they want to make you well, they're going to make you well. If they want to make you sick, okay, they're going to make you sick, man. This is what they want. Again, they want total control. Okay, they want to control what you eat, what you drink, okay, who you lay with, okay, everything about you. This is what they want. Let me get the Strong's definition. It says to grave, okay, especially to write, figuratively to describe, to write. So again, everything, okay, about you is going to be on that ID, man. It's going to be on that microchip. See, and they want to put it inside you. Again, they want to go under the skin, okay, insert that device, again, so they can have full control. All right, let me go now to the book of Exodus. Let's go to the 21st chapter, and we're going to start right at the top. And I'm going to read this in the NLT. It says, the subheading says the ordinances of the people, and in the NLT it says fair treatment of slaves. Again, this is Exodus 21, and I'm going to start at the top. It says, these are the regulations you must present to Israel. It says, if you buy a Hebrew slave, he may serve for no more than 6 years. Set him free in the 7th year, and he will owe you nothing for his freedom. Verse 3, it says, if he is single when he became your slave, he shall leave single. It says, but if he was married before he became a slave, then his wife must be freed with him. Verse 4, it says, if his master gave him a wife while he was a slave, see, and they had sons or daughters, then only the man will be free in the 7th year, but his wife and children will belong to his master. See, and this is the proper way, okay, how to treat slaves, okay, how to treat, those that are in servitude, okay. But this man Esau, okay, he's done everything against that, man. He's treated our people like shit. See, and again, in this time, he wants total control, okay. He wants slaves to do his bidding, okay, but not in righteousness, but in wickedness. Verse 5, it says, but the slave may declare, see, I love my master, my wife, and my children. I don't want to go free. If he does this, his master must present him before the Most High. Then his master must take him to the door or doorpost and publicly pierce his ear with an awl. After that, the slave will serve his master for life. See, and Esau knows this. See, the so-called white man, he knows this. Okay, he knows this is going back, okay, to the law of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, man. So he wants to pierce, okay, your skin, okay, with that digital awl. That way, okay, you're giving your allegiance to him. Okay, that way it's gonna be an act, okay, of belonging to him, okay, for life. Okay, but he has it all wrong. You see, he's not gonna be able to achieve, okay, his agenda. Now he's gonna try. Okay, the Lord's gonna allow him to get so far. But ultimately, okay, the Lord's going to bring this devil down, man. He's not going to be able to do, okay, he's not going to be able to do the things that he wants to do. Like the scripture says, the wisdom and knowledge has perverted thee. Okay, the pride of their heart has deceived thee. See, he thinks by doing this, okay, he's going to be able to get that birthright back, okay, which was never his. This is all about Esau, okay, trying to get that birthright, you see? So let's go back to Revelation chapter 13. Now let's go to verse 17. And it reads, it says, let me read from verse 16 again. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Okay, so this is going to come upon the whole earth. You see, all the elites of the world, okay, they're down with this. You see, they all want to bring in this mark, man. This is what they want. Again, they want total control. It says, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. You see? So unless you get this mark, you're not gonna be able to buy or sell. You see, you're gonna be cast out, man. Okay, you're gonna be cast out from society. Let's jump up real quick to verse 15. Listen, it says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Now, when you go into that word killed, okay, it also means what? To be separated. Okay, now we know that there's going to be martyrs, okay, those that are going to have to glorify the Lord, okay, in a certain death, okay, whether that be the guillotine, okay, a shooting range, okay, or however other ways of madness, okay, this devil does it. See, then you're going to have those, okay, that are going to resist this mark, okay, but they're going to be cast out. You see, they're going to be separated from society. Okay, you're not going to be able to buy, you're not going to be able to sell. So how are you going to eat? Okay, how are you going to drink? You see? And this is what the devil's going to present, okay, to the people. You see, that's why so many, they're going to take it. They're going to line up for it. You see? So let's go back. Let's read verse 17 again. It says, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Now, when you take this mark, okay, you're taking his name, man. Okay, you're taking the number. Okay, because there's going to be a digital code. Okay, there's going to be a code. Okay, on that device, man. It's going to be like it's going to be like a barcode. You see? And then again, you know, when you take this mark, okay, you're saying that what? You're joined unto him. Okay, what happens when a woman, okay, usually, okay, when she marries a man, what does she do? She takes on his name. Okay, when you go into that word married, it just means you're joined unto. So when you take this mark, it means that you're joined unto, okay, this damn devil. Okay, you're giving your allegiance to him. Okay, you're taking his name. Okay, you're taking the mark, okay, which is going to be, okay, that device under the skin. And once you take this mark, okay, you're going to have that barcode, man. You see? And this is going to give them full control. Let's go to verse 18. It says, here is wisdom, let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. It says, and his number is 666. Okay, going into the 666. Okay, which goes what? Into that barcode. Let me get that. The 666. It's going to be the Chi Psi Stigma. Let me play it. It's a G 5516. Let me play it.
Strong's G 5516. Chi Psi Stigma. Chi Psi Stigma.
All right, and we're going to focus on the stigma part, because that's going to be them, okay, putting it under the skin. You see? Stigma, let's get it.
Strong's G 4742. Stigma. Stigma.
See, and it says to stick, example, to prick. Let's get the outline biblical usage. It says a mark pricked in or branded upon the body. In this case, it's going to be in, okay, under the skin. It says to ancient Oriental usage, slaves and soldiers bore the name or the stamp of their master or commander, branded or pricked. It says cut, listen, cut into their bodies to indicate what master, see, or general they belong to. See, and there were even some devotees who stamped themselves in this way with the token, see, of their gods. See, when you take this mark, okay, you're pretty much saying that this so-called white man Esau, okay, he's your God. You see, you're giving your allegiance, saying he is your master. See, and again, hey, this is going to go under the skin. Let's go to Strong's definition. It says a mark incised or punched for recognition of ownership. For example, it says a scar, service, a mark. Let's get that word incised. It says mark or decorate an object or surface with a cut, see, or series of cuts. You see, listen to this one. It says cut skin or flesh with a surgical instrument. You see, and that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna use that device, okay, to put in that other device, okay, that microchip, you know, to announce, hey, that you belong to him, man. You see, that you belong to this devil. You see? So let me go back to let me go back to Revelation 13. I'm gonna read verse 17 again. It says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, see, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. You see, so again, you know, when you take this, okay, you're taking all of it. Okay, you're taking the mark, you're taking his name, okay, and that device is gonna have that barcode, man. You're taking it all at once. You see, and again, you're giving your allegiance to him. Okay, you're saying that you belong to this devil. See, and those false prophets, okay, that are teaching, okay, that this is sin, okay, that this is sin, okay, or some other type of madness, okay, you're leading the people astray, man. It says that no man might buy or sell, okay? So how are you going to buy and sell with sin? You can't. You see, so it doesn't even make sense. Again, here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of man. It says that his number is 666. Again, going into what the Chi Psi Stigma. Okay, that stigma. Okay, again, you know, that device. Okay, that's going to be put under the skin, man, by another device. So let me end it off. Let me go to Revelation 14. I'm gonna end it off because there's gonna be a penalty. Okay, there's gonna be a reward. Okay, for this wickedness, man. Okay, when you take this mark, okay, you're being cut in the flesh. Okay, which goes against the Lord, man. This goes against His law, statutes, and commandments. And again, now you're giving allegiance, okay, to this devil, saying that you belong to him, saying that you don't wanna belong to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Again, the majority of our people, okay, they're gonna line up to do this. Not just our people, but all people. Okay, people are gonna be backed into a corner, okay, with whatever method they use, okay, to create that chaos. Okay, and then there's gonna come, okay, that order, okay, which is gonna be this device. So let me go to Revelation 14 and verse 9. Then I'm gonna end it off. I'm gonna end it off right here. Revelation 14 and 9. It says, "Doom for the worshipers of the beast." It says, "And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast, see, and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand." So you got to receive it. Meaning you got to, well, it says in the NLT. Listen, look how it reads in NLT. It says, "Then a third angel followed them, shouting, anyone who worships the beast and his statue, or who accepts his mark on the forehead or on the hand." See, and you can take it anywhere, man. It could be on the ass cheek. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, once you accept it, you gotta accept it. You see. But the Lord gonna put a certain spirit, okay, on certain men, okay, not to take it. You see? What is that? Revelation, let me see. Let me get it in the other, so I don't lose my spot. Revelation chapter 3 and verse 10. It says, "Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, see, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation." Okay, going into that mark, man. Okay, they're gonna present it. Okay, and you have to accept it, but many will line up, okay, to take this damn mark. It says, "Which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon earth." You see, and the Lord gonna put a certain spirit, okay, on certain individuals not to take it. Again, this is because thou hast kept the word of my patience. See, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation. So the Lord gonna put a special spirit upon certain individuals, okay, not to take it, to resist that mark. This is what shall come upon all the world, okay, in the oikomening sense. Okay, so that means the whole earth. It says to try them that dwell upon the earth. You see? So let's go back to, so there's going to have to be a certain spirit, okay, that's going to have to be put upon you to resist it. That's how bad, okay, things are going to get. It says the same, listen, so if you take it, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. Meaning you're going to have to take part in the destruction. Okay, that destruction that's coming upon so-called America, Babylon the Great. You see, the Lord going to have no mercy on you, man. Okay, you're going to have to take part, okay, in that lake of fire, man, that second death. Verse 11, it says, "And the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever. See, and they have no rest day or night. See, who worship the beast and his image, and whoever receiveth the mark of his name." You see, so those that take it, hey man, it's gonna be a brutal punishment for you, a brutal judgment. So don't take the shit. You see, you gotta wake up, man. You gotta wake the fuck up and not take it, man. This is exactly what it is, man. It's gonna be a device that's gonna be inserted under the skin. You see, you can't take it. All right, with that, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I'm going to go ahead and close out and give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak, Quadash, and double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders of the great millstone from which I learned this truth. Peace and blessings to the house of David, doing his work with all righteousness, truth, and sincerity. And I want to say shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom.